Hi, everyone. Welcome to English with Caitlin, an English listening podcast. Today's episode's title Interesting Customers. I've talked about it before. I've worked a lot. I have had many jobs in my life, many different jobs. Today, I want to tell you some of my stories. There is no quiz today, but let's study many new words and phrases. These stories are about the customers. A customer is a person who buys something. The jobs I had were always about making sure the customers were happy. I have worked at restaurants, cafes, bars, and in shopping malls. These jobs are all about selling something, selling food, selling coffee, selling something. I had to make sure the customers were happy with their purchase, the thing they bought, especially when I worked in the restaurant. I needed the customers to be happy so that I could get a tip. Do you have to deal with customers at your work? To deal with means to handle or take care of something. You have to take care of the customers. But customers can be difficult to deal with. Some customers are hard to please. It is difficult to make them happy. No matter what you do, they are not happy. Some customers will get angry. Do you have any interesting customer stories? I will start with a story from over 10 years ago. I was working at a fast food restaurant. This place sold burgers, fries, milkshakes. Unhealthy but delicious food, fast food like McDonald's. The restaurant had a happy hour time. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., they would sell their drinks for half price. Instead of a $3 large drink, it would be $1.50. At that time, 10 years ago, you could get a small drink for less than $1. Many restaurants and bars have what they call a happy hour time. Usually, it is during a time when there aren't as many customers, usually between lunch and dinner. Some prices are lower to get customers to want to come in. Which I'm curious, do the restaurants in your country have break times? I know some countries will close their restaurant for a few hours to get ready for the next meal time, like lunch, dinner, but in the US, I rarely saw something like that. They always kept the restaurants open. No break times. Anyways, during the happy hour time, customers were like wild animals. They would order so many drinks, extra large drinks. I had a woman who would come every day, every day. She would order 4 extra large drinks right at 2 p.m. She said she would drink them until the next day. And the next day, 4 drinks. The next day, 4 drinks. I know some people really love soda, but that was a lot. Their workers would have to run the drinks out to the customers. The customers would be sitting in their parked cars. I remember our boss told us we had to run. He didn't like it if we walked. But one of my biggest memories was of Mr. Stinky. I can't forget him. He was a regular customer. A regular customer is a customer who often goes to the same place. Mr. Stinky was a regular customer because he came to the restaurant almost every week. He would always order burgers, fries, and milkshakes. He would order so much food. Yes, he was a big man. However, it was his smell that I remember the most. He was very stinky to smell bad. That was why all of the workers called him Mr. Stinky. None of the workers wanted to take the food out to him. We would play rock, paper, scissors to decide who had to take the food. If you lost the game, you would have to take the food out to Mr. Stinky. I remember the first time I had to do it. My coworkers, the people you work with, told me to hold my nose. When you hold your nose, you use your fingers to cover your nose so you don't smell something bad. I couldn't do it though. It would be so rude. Not nice. But I didn't know how bad it really was. The smell, it was bad. It was really bad. It was the kind of smell that makes you want to throw up. I was very sure that Mr. Stinky did not take showers. The worst part was when he paid for his meal. He kept his wallet in the front pocket of his jeans. His large belly hung down to his knees. So he would lift up his belly fat and find his wallet. He would always pay in cash. But the cash, it was always wet and smelly, stinky. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't know what is worse, super smelly customers, super stinky customers, or super rude customers. What do you think? Let's talk about some more interesting customers. Okay, interesting customers. Let's continue. Yes, there are many rude customers, but there are also many nice customers. Do you think you are a nice customer? Sometimes I think I might be too nice. If I get the wrong order at a restaurant, I will usually just eat it. Or if the workers are really busy, I will patiently wait. I try to never go somewhere if they are getting ready to finish and close. I think working all of my different jobs has given me some kind of deep understanding of workers who deal with customers. I can relate to them. I can relate to them means that you understand how someone feels or what they are going through because you've had a similar experience or feeling. How about regular customers? A regular customer is a customer who goes to a place often. The workers there will remember you. I still remember a lot of my regular customers. Sometimes I would get to know the regulars. They would bring me and my coworkers small gifts, candies, snacks, letters during the holidays. I would learn their names and what they did for work and about their families. But sometimes I wouldn't know their names. In those cases, my coworkers and I would give them a nickname. A nickname is not their original name, it is a name that people give others. Usually, friends and family give each other nicknames. My dad gave me the nickname Baby Kate. It's not my real name, but it's a cute nickname. When I worked at a cafe, there was a woman who would always order a blueberry bagel. So we called her the Blueberry Bagel Lady. Or, like I mentioned before, there was Mr. Stinky. That wasn't his real name, it was just the nickname we gave him. Not every nickname is a good one. But I started to think, do I have a nickname at a restaurant or cafe I go to often? There's one cafe near my house, and the workers always remember my coffee order. Do they have a nickname for me? We talked about interesting customers today. Later, I should make an episode about bad customers I have had. But for now, let's end it there. I will see you next time. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.